mute your mic. What's going on, you guys? Good evening, good afternoon, whatever the day it may be for you. It's evening for us right now. We're live on Twitch. We're live on Twitch with this anime thing, whatever we're going to call it.
We don't know yet.
The Weekly Weeb.
Yeah, sure. That's good enough.
You said you didn't like that earlier.
Well, it's better than the other one you came up with, because that one made me hurt.
Otaku?
Yeah, that made me hurt physically, so we're not going to use that one.
All right, so it's officially called Otaku.
Wrong.
Or the Weekly Weeb, or Weeaboo Weekly, or whatever it is.
Weeaboo.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Anime, craziness, whatever we're doing. Anyway, I'm Geezer HD. I'm one of your hosts tonight. Shotokan's the actual star of the show. She knows what is going on in the anime world. I'm just an idiot that's sitting here asking questions, not knowing what the heck's going on. Tonight's kind of the first episode that is actually going to go on YouTube. Last week we did an episode on Twitch as kind of a pilot, and that's available in VODs for a little while. Maybe I'll put it as a highlight so it'll stay here forever, but from here on out, they're going to go on YouTube. Next week, we'll be skipping next week because it's this one's birthday, and she wants to go party. So, we do ramen on Fridays. Listen. So, anyway, also the next episode, which will be February 1st, will be a little more structured than this one, hopefully. We already started working on that. After the show tonight, we're going to go grab some ramen, and which is fitting, sitting and eating Japanese noodles in planning a Japanese cartoon talk show.
Yeah,
so,
we're gonna wing it.
We're gonna wing it and weeb it.
Yeah, sure.
So there you go.
Bad.
So Shota did a little bit of work this week,
Kind of.
and came up with some stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I binge watched some shows this week.
Did you actually binge
I had
watch
to
them?
finish them.
So
I can't rate them if I didn't watch it.
I think I briefly, she sent me the entire document that I got to review was a picture she took with her iPhone of her notebook. So I can't read her writing when it's on a page in front of me. Sure as shit, I couldn't read the writing on her in a picture on the iPhone. So all I know is it's something about the fall animes.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So what I did is I kind of picked the top 3 that I liked. Granted, I did not watch everything during the fall season. I have no time to do all that. But I picked some of the ones that sounded interesting to me.
You sleep till noon.
No. I do go in a little bit late to work, but I do not go in at noon, except sometimes when I have to have holiday hours that I make up.
Or
so nice.
Or on Sundays, Saturdays and Sundays when you sleep till like 2.
Yeah, I don't work on the weekends. But yeah, so what I did was I went back and I finished some of the ones that I had started during the fall. A few of them I dropped. I'm not gonna lie, dropped quite a lot. But
because you didn't have time, or because you get tired of watching them?
Both.
Okay.
But work has been crazy, so I haven't been able to binge like I normally do. So what I did is I picked my top 3 that I've actually finished. And so we're gonna start from the third one that I liked.
Okay.
It's an anime called Tsurune. I can't pronounce it. I'm not good at pronouncing Japanese words, so we're just gonna go with that. So it's done by Studio KyoAni, which has done a lot of really popular anime. They did Free, which was the Swimming Boys anime.
Swimming Boys?
Yeah. I like that one too. Anything with sports anime, I'm a real big sucker for. I don't know why, because I don't like sports in real life. So
wait, we're here on Twitch and you don't like sports ball?
I like sports balls. So yeah. The synopsis essentially for that one is the main character, his name is Minato, and he's just getting out of middle school and he's going to his high school, called Kazemai. So the whole thing is around Japanese archery, like traditional.
Oh, like the really long bows and
they do go through a lot of the very specific details and stuff like that, and that's what I really like about sports anime, because I knew nothing about it.
So they teach you about Japanese archery.
Yeah, everything I know about sports I learned from sports anime, so we're not gonna lie about that one.
Okay.
So it starts off with him. He does have former experience with archery, and he wasn't going to join his middle school archer or his high school archery team. I'm sorry. Because when he was in middle school in a competition, he had an issue where he fired the arrow prematurely, and it really messed him up. So now he kind of goes into a panic whenever he goes to fire an arrow. So he'll fire it too fast, and so it won't actually hit the target. So the whole series is based around him getting over that fear. And so the first episode, it goes through, him going to high school, and his childhood friend, Ryohei, kind of drags him along to the archery club. And so they have him do a demonstration in front of everybody. And, of course, he messes it up, and he's super embarrassed. But he does join the team, and it kind of goes through, like, him getting to know everyone that's in the club, and
so it's all about friendship.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much.
We established last week that all animes are about friendship.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty lighthearted sports anime. I like to compare it to Free because it's another sports anime done by the same studio. They have like essentially the same anime character tropes that Free had. So there's like the cool main character who hit like a wall and they have to overcome it. And then there's like Seiya is the kind childhood friend that wants to help him overcome his issues. And then they have Ryohei, which is the spunky, kind of fun, like comedy relief childhood friend character. Now he really reminds me of Nagisa from Free because he's blonde, spunky, he's crazy, he's a ladies' man, he's super cute, another comic relief character. And then there's kind of like the bully character, kind of like essentially the grumpy boy is what I call him.
Wait, me?
Character, yeah. His name is Kaito, but they call him Kachan, so it's kind of like a joke between that and My Hero Academia. But yeah, I did like it. I would honestly give it a 4 out of 5. The animation was great. It looked really good. The character design was really pretty. And I think it really did do a good job at explaining not only like the characters, their backgrounds, and kind of like the issues he has to go through, and stuff like that. So
what was the name of that again?
It's called Tsurune. It's Tsurune. Rune.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Crunchyroll, the rating Crunchyroll gave it was a 4.8 out of 5. But yeah, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, it just feels so similar to like other sports anime. It's all becoming about the same.
I'm just seeing if there's like a trailer.
Yeah, it's called a PV. It's the third one down. That's fine too.
Oh god, that's so loud. I don't want sound. Shut up. It's all in Japanesey.
Yeah, it's fine.
Can you translate for us, please?
No.
Come on. Translate for us. So, it looks like I don't know how I describe it. It's got a different like coloring than most animes I've seen.
Usually not really. Once it's a little brighter.
Yeah.
It's not so dark. They use a lot of greens.
Yeah, it looks. Well, I'm glad we got that whole long. That was a very long 42-second trailer.
Yep.
GG. That was awesome. So cool. Cool. And is that something you're still that end up going into the winter season, or is that like done for the fall and?
Yeah, it's pretty much.
It'll be back next fall.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But yeah, I did like it. But my second one that I would like to talk about is called Double Decker Doug and Kirill. It's essentially it's done by Sunrise. So Sunrise does a lot of the Gundam mecha anime, and they also did Tiger and Bunny, and this is where this kind of comes in. Because last episode I talked about how Tiger and Bunny was like one of my faves. So it is set in the same universe as Tiger and Bunny, but it's more like a prequel type thing. So it starts off in the city of Lis Valletta, which I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. But there's a dangerous drug called Anthem that plagues the city, and 7O, which is the police force, is essentially a specialized police force that was, made just to fight against the Anthem issues that they have. So in 7O, they operate in two-man teams called the double-decker system. So that's where the whole title came from. So that's, Doug and Kirill, they become partners. Essentially, the first episode, Kirill is just like a regular run-of-the-mill police officer, kind of like at the bottom, and he wants to, get better because he has goals that he's set for himself. And so he accidentally stumbles upon kind of an investigation that Doug is doing, where he's trying to find and, capture this guy who's been using Anthem. And the first episode's very funny. He ends up running around naked and gets stuck in the newspaper. People thought he was the bad guy. And he's like, wait, no. And so eventually he gets recruited because he helped. And so he joins 7O and he becomes Doug's new partner.
Okay.
It's a cute and funny buddy cop series. I really like the characters. All the characters are very different. None of the characters are even remotely alike. So Kirill is kind of the rookie. He's clueless, but also smart at the same time. But he comes off as kind of dumb and naive. But you have Doug, who's the smart, aloof veteran cop in the series, who's kind of showing him his way. But I did like it. But one of the things that I didn't like is that they really mixed 3D animation with the regular 2D. And sometimes, it can work really good in mech anime or, as you see, with cars and stuff, or anytime they're supposed, trying to do, really complicated mechanical-looking type things. But they did it for the characters, and I thought it looked kind of wonky at times. Because once you switch over to, 3D, especially for, facial expressions, it really kind of throws it off.
So this is an example of 2D, right?
Yes.
And then, that last part with the car.
Yeah.
Before was, the 3D.
Mm-hmm. But,
yeah, I can see how that'd be a little bit.
Well, the car is fine, but they'll do the characters too.
Okay.
Yeah, so and it makes, with 2D animation, they can make them look a little bit more fluid or whatever, but the 3D, when they throw it in there with 2D backgrounds and stuff, looks kind of wonky.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yep.
Also, that's an interesting car.
Yeah.
It has a few extra lights on the front.
Gotta see.
Also, it looks either they're really tiny or the car's really large.
That's a big boy.
Big boy. Also, is that 8 lights on the front of that car?
I don't know. They need all the lights.
Also, do they not wear uniforms?
They don't really wear uniforms. They do have kind of like a big oversized coat type thing they wear when they're actually doing stuff. So
wait, did that say NYPD on it?
Probably not.
Because they ran into a car. Did I not go back far enough? Oh, there it is. Maybe. Because it would be really weird to see double-decker bus in New York City. Also, is that a DeLorean?
No.
I think I didn't go back far enough. Whatever.
Yeah, but what I didn't like about it, besides the 3D, 2D mix type thing, I thought it was a little bit fast-paced. Every episode kind of threw you in a different story, almost every episode, but they did go a lot into character backgrounds, which I did like. Even though they kind of pushed it,
Right.
There's sudden changes and the story deviates from the main storyline because they have all these side things going on.
Now, is there a fluid story throughout the series, or is it?
Yeah, the problem is they're trying to fight the drug called Anthem. So Anthem is a drug that once injected, it can kind of put them into overdrive, is what it's called, and so it increases their physical abilities, and it can actually change their complete physical appearance.
Okay. So it's
where they have weird powers.
It's not like, I'm gonna talk from the things I know. It's not like Aqua Teen Hunger Force where they say there's a running theme through the series, but there's actually not. and every episode's completely different and has no relation to the episode previous?
No, but there is like a main villain that they're going after.
Well, there's main villain in Aqua Teen Hunger Force too. Several of them, but we won't get into my anime.
Yeah.
This is my anime. I think we'll do an episode just on Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I watched it when I was little. I probably shouldn't have, but I did.
You're still little.
Oh, but I'm talking about like middle school.
Okay. So last year?
Yeah, sure. I think it was about 50-50 comedy and seriousness. So, I mean, it does have a good balance. It wasn't like they didn't throw too much comedy junk in there, while they still did have the serious background story that they had going on. I feel like it was kind of random, though.
Random?
Like with some of the episodes. They had like a whole prom episode or whatever. I don't know. It was just kind of weird. Yeah, it's finished now. It has 13 episodes.
And is it only one season right now? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Tiger and Bunny, their Twitter announced a couple projects. This was one of the projects that they announced.
Okay.
Because it's in the same universe. It's kind of like a prequel to the whole thing. And then they have another project they announced. I don't know anything about it yet. I haven't checked their Twitter to see if they've updated, but I don't think they have yet. And I'm really hoping for a season 2 of Tiger and Bunny. Not really this one, but
right.
Oh well.
Well, yeah, the first comment on the Crunchyroll reviews is Tiger and Bunny fans rejoice. Double Duck delivers. Mm-hmm. And these aren't obviously anybody that. Well, maybe there are people that you would know in there, but these are just people that have watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And it says if you've seen Tiger and Bunny, then you're most likely going to pick up Double Decker, but one is not necessarily necessary to enjoy the other. For those who aren't up to speed, I'll brief and non-spoilery. Oh, yep, they wrote an entire freaking book.
Yep, sure did.
So, it looks like, for the most part, everybody's giving it, 4 or 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
How did you rate that?
I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. Just because
everybody else says 4.3.
Yeah, I know. I felt like it jumped around too much. I did enjoy it. It was very funny. The main character is really likable. There's their coats, by the way, if you want to see what that looks like. Very fancy.
Looks a little outer spacious.
Yeah.
Spacious. Would I like it?
Honestly, I think that.
Or would it be just another thing I could complain to you in text about?
Probably.
Okay.
But in relation to Tiger and Bunny was so good. It's really hard to come up with something that'll outrank it. Like that person said, last year was voted best anime in 100 years on the NHK polls.
I'm willing to bet most people that voted in that haven't been alive for 100 years.
It's fine.
Also, is anime 100 years old?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
I mean, if they had voted best rock in 100 years, we know rocks have been around for longer than 100 years.
Listen.
If you can be picky about anime,
you can be picky about rocks.
I can be picky about best in 100 years.
It was a good show.
Was it good?
10 out of 10. Would watch 400 times. And I've honestly seen it like 8.
Well, it just seems like, I don't know, the really mounted up on that Tiger and Bunny rock.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah.
So it was kind of disappointing when we found out it wasn't a season 2.
Yeah.
We'll get what we can. We'll get what we can take. You know.
There you go.
We'll take it.
Okay.
But the final anime I want to talk about was called Banana Fish.
Banana?
Listen.
I'm just gonna start this when I'm gonna assume that this is not one I'd enjoy.
No. No.
It's not yaoi, is it?
No.
Okay, just checking.
There are some shonen ai like bromance type elements in it. So
am I the only one that sings the Gwen Stefani song when spelling banana in their head?
Probably not.
Okay.
I can spell banana like a normal person.
I mean, Gwen Stefani spells it like a normal person, but
whatever. Yeah, it was really good. I wouldn't watch the first one.
It looks it looks a little lovish.
It's fine. Just watch the regular trailer.
So the second one.
But it was done by Studio Mappa, which also did Yuri on Ice. They did Zombieland Saga this season. They did seasons 1 and 2 of Shingeki no Bahamut. They did Kids on the Slope, which is one of my favorite anime of all time.
Kids on a Slope.
Kids on the Slope. It's
kids
jazz
sledding?
boys. It's jazz boys. And they did Zankyo no Terror, which is like a terrorist based anime. It was good. It was like pretty good. But so they, coming from Studio Mappa, you knew that it was going to look good. It was choreographed really well, like with the fight scenes and stuff. And I just think the animation overall was pretty fluid in comparison to some of the other ones I watched this season. So the story follows the main character. His name is Ash Lynx. He is a beautiful blonde 17-year-old boy.
Wait, we talked about this a little bit last week, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
And I asked him if it was Ash Ketchum.
Oh yeah, you're wrong.
Because
no,
we've just exhausted my anime knowledge, except for oh shit.
JoJo's good. We can talk about JoJo because
Series 3. Okay. Sorry.
So the story follows Ash Lynx. He is a 17-year-old boy who's seen misfortune his entire life. He is a runaway at a young age, and he was brought up as an adopted heir and plaything.
So it is Yaoi.
Corsican mob boss in New York City who goes by the name of Papa Dino Golzine. So yeah,
Papa Dino.
Trigger warning for this anime. There's a lot of pretty bad things going on. There's violence, drugs, sexual assault, mentions of pedophilia, stuff like that. They talk about child sex rings and stuff like that. Yeah. But it really ties it into like the top politicians. It's very controversial if you think about it that way. But the whole anime it's titled Banana Fish for a reason. It kind of circles around the like drug rings in New York City. So the whole premise is that Ash is set out to find the thing that drove his older brother mad in Vietnam. And in the first episode, you find out that his brother went mad and pretty much killed off his whole team. And it wasn't because he wanted to, it was because he was under the substance of something.
Like fictional? Like a fictional drug?
Yeah, a fictional drug.
Okay.
That essentially like makes you brain dead and go crazy, super violent.
So bath salts.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
But so in the anime, the drug has found its way into Dino's hands, or Dino Golzine's hands. And so what it is Ash finds out, and Ash kind of runs smaller gangs of his own under Golzine, but he kind of splits off and does his own thing, and his whole life's purpose is to kill him now.
So he's like an anti-hero. Or what is that?
Yeah, he's a bad boy, but he's a good boy.
He's a good bad boy.
Yeah, and so in the first episode, he meets Okumura Eiji, which is a young photographer from Japan, who comes with somebody else, and so he unfortunately makes Ash's acquaintance. But throughout the series, they kind of become best friends, and Eiji becomes Ash's reason for living, I guess. It's fast-paced. No. It's fast-paced, and it has a lot of action scenes, so I think it can really be liked by everybody if you can overlook. They have like one whole kissing scene. It wasn't what you think. It was so I don't want to spoil it, but it was very strategic what they did. It wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, never mind.
Yeah, I thought the characters were all well thought out, and they all had really, really great personalities. I really like this character that you see. He's like a news reporter, and he goes
the Mohawk guy.
No,
the purple Twitch Mohawk guy.
Yeah, sure. But they also have the contrasting natures of Ash and Eiji. They're very completely different. Ash is a cold-blooded killer, and Eiji doesn't want anyone to die. Really. He at first you think that he's like kind of a naive character, always going after Ash and getting himself in trouble, but in the end it's like because he really wants to help him.
Make him better?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this anime technically started in summer, but it finished up in fall, and so that's why I include this, because it was a 24 episode series. It is based on a manga. I have not read it, but now that I have finished it, I can go back and read it. I heard it's really good, and it made a big impact when it came out.
And that so it doesn't look like that's on Crunchyroll yet.
No, it's not. I had to find other means to watch it.
It looks like there's plenty of people talking about it.
Yeah, it was very popular this season. I'm in a couple groups on Facebook for this anime. Of course, what they post is probably not what you want to hear about.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the groups you're a part of, I probably wouldn't.
No, probably not.
Let me ask you this, and this is kind of off topic of the anime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a part of any regular groups of anime?
No.
Okay, just checking.
I mean, I am in a couple like collector groups, so we post like our anime collections or like some anime buy sell trade groups.
So other people that have issues.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Hey, I found some good stuff on there for some good prices, stuff that you can't find anymore. So.
Other broke people.
Wrong.
That collect too much stuff.
I mean, I almost brought my Ita bag today, but I didn't.
Which bag?
My Ita bag. Okay, so what that is, it's a clear coat bag. So there's like a bag on the inside with like a clear, like, other bag over it, and you put like badges and keychains and pins and stuff on it.
Oh, so it's a bag that you put inside of. It's a bag you can put a bag inside of to protect all your goodies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have a few of them. It's fine.
So it's basically a condom for your bag.
You're right.
A collector's bag.
Yeah,
okay.
They're called clear coat bags.
I don't see anywhere that. So, what would you? How's your rating on that?
A 4.5 out of 5. There were some good boys. There were some bad boys. They were all beautiful boys.
Well, Shota. Gone. Okay.
Honestly, I mean, it had really good animation. The fight scenes were good. They had really good character contrast. All the bad characters were bad. So, I mean, they did have the stereotypical trope in which that all of government is looking for some play toys.
Okay.
Yeah, human trafficking.
Yeah.
But it was a
crime.
It was a dark storyline, but it did have some sprinkles of comedy. There was some friendship.
Anime.
Yeah.
There's friendship?
So like one part, everyone's scared to wake Ash up after he comes home from fucking some shit up, and AG's like, nah, I'll do it, I'll wake him up, and then everyone's like, no, don't do it. But then he does, and they were like, wow, he woke him up without getting killed, so there's some comedy stuff like that. They also had a cute Halloween episode where you find out that Ash is afraid of pumpkins.
Okay.
It's cute.
Is there a story? Is there a story behind why? Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah,
though,
I was just asking if there was actually a story, or they just out and said, "Hey, Ash is afraid of pumpkins," and then they just move on with life, and you're sitting there going, "Hey, man, a pumpkin."
Yeah, it was just a cute little scene where they set up for Halloween and had some jack-o'-lanterns, and he walks in and is like, "What the fuck?" So I mean, it was just cute though. I loved it.
Wow.
But yeah, that pretty much wraps up my top 3 for fall. Banana Fish technically started in summer, but it finished in fall, so I'm gonna count it.
So Banana Fish was your favorite out of those 3?
Yes.
Okay.
10 out of 10. We'll watch again. I give it a 4.5 just because it had some stereotypical tropes and stuff.
And
I mean, whatever.
That was the first season?
It's over.
They're never doing it again?
I mean, it finished.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
But they're never doing it again.
You can't.
Why? Okay.
Spoilers.
Well, I mean, we can say there'd be a way, it just wouldn't be the same. I think we've officially said why. Well, I think we've insinuated why, but is what is.
Yeah.
But there was the you want
to talk about JoJo Part 5?
My question was there ever another season?
No.
Okay. There's the answer to my question.
No, it started in summer, just went all the way, finished in fall.
And they said, Here's all our chips and good luck.
Yep, here you go.
Okay.
We want to talk about JoJo Part 5?
How much merch do you bought? How much merchandise have you bought from Doug and Dan and Bananas?
None. I have been spending most of my money on my husband.
Hey?
Yeah. I have 2 pre-orders coming up, so can't really afford anything else.
Right.
So yeah, I would like some. Oh, I lied. I have pre-ordered a figure of Ash.
Oh.
Yeah,
When's
I did.
that gonna come?
I
July?
don't remember. Yeah, it comes out sometime late. It was very expensive. It was limited, okay?
Hey. Hey, I can do a limited edition drawing.
Oh,
Give me
sure.
$500.
No.
50,000 yen.
Yeah, sure. Just kidding.
Is that about $500?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was your the top 3 for fall.
Mm-hmm.
What things are you looking at for the winter season?
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I just started winter season yesterday.
That's fine. It's
at
just winter
like
now.
11 p.m. So I didn't get to do much. I've been kind of behind. I had to finish fall super quick so I could talk about it. So I did start one yesterday called Yakusoku no Neverland.
Yeah.
That's some fuck shit.
Do I even want to Google it?
Yeah, I mean it's not like bad in a probably get banned way.
Yakuzu like that?
Soku. S. Yeah, there you go. It's the first one. So it follows 3 main characters. Yeah, it's pretty dark. It doesn't look so dark in the promotional art, does it?
No, it looks very
It's fine. Listen. So
something.
There are 3 main characters. It's Emma, Norman, and oh god, what's his name? I forgot it. I just watched it yesterday, but there's another guy. And so they're orphans and they're 11 years old. So essentially, they're only supposed to be in the orphanage till they're 12 before they go to quote unquote foster homes. But they never actually get there. So in the first episode, you figure out the orphanage thing is all a ruse. I don't want to spoil it too much. The manga's been out for a while, so I know a lot of people have been reading it. A lot of my friends say the manga's really good. Of course, I'm not going to read it now because I just started the anime. I'll just wait for the anime to finish before I read it. But
read the backward books.
Yes. So yeah, it's a bunch of orphans, and they have one character they all call mom or mama, taking care of them. And there are walls around the whole thing, walls and fences, and they're never to go anywhere near them. So number one, that seems really fishy in the first place. And
Is
there's
it like a prison orphanage?
No, like you'll see in the trailer, they end up finding some things that let them know it's not an actual orphanage and it's more of a farm.
Ah.
So they're getting raised for food.
So they're in the Matrix.
I don't know. Yeah.
So they're basically batteries.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. Just I'm associating with things I know.
Yeah.
So
I really liked it. The first 2 episodes were good. I watched the first episode and I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm not gonna watch the second one. I watched the second one.
Just one more episode.
Yeah, just one more, but that's all they have out right now. So, I liked it. I would suggest it just from the first 2 episodes.
Okay.
They have good pacing. The storyline got dark real quick. But
it sounds like it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to finishing it. Another one that I am going to watch is called My Roommate is a Cat. Yeah, it follows a shy novelist who's the protagonist. His name is Subaru.
Did Squid Mango write this?
I don't know. You might want to ask.
Because her roommate is 9 cats.
Oh.
Or
well, this
actually,
is a singular cat.
I think it was like 20-something cats.
This is one cat.
So my roommate
is a cat.
Roommate is a cat. I'm waiting for like my roommate is a cat to search for it, and then like TikTok stuff to show up.
Bad. Don't you dare.
So official preview is probably safe, huh?
Mm-hmm. So it follows a novelist by the name of Subaru who struggles in forming relationships with other people. So there's this cat that he finds who is dumped by humans and was living on the streets. So it's kind of like a heartwarming day-to-day anime about this guy who finds his cat.
Looks like Grumpy Cat.
He's cute.
Is he grumpy?
You got dumped, man. Wouldn't you be mad? You got dumped outside.
I've been dumped so many times.
Okay, well, this got dark real quick.
I mean, it got honest. So, I mean, I guess, does the cat, like, have lines?
No. It's essentially...
Are you going to tell me cats don't talk?
So it's probably how it's going to go is he makes friends, like you could see in the trailer. He's talking to this girl while he's trying to buy some cat food. So he's going to make friends because of the cat, and it's going to be some heartwarming story.
Okay. So it's...
Yeah, we can pretty much guess where this is going.
So the cat is not the main character. It's just a character.
Well, the cat's the main character.
The cat looks scared.
He got some food.
Okay. That's a kitten.
Yeah.
Also, they can't see it because you're in the way. But you can't move. I mean, the chairs. It's fine.
Oh, well.
Okay. So, and how much of this have you watched?
I have not watched any of it yet.
Okay.
I've watched the previews.
Some you're going to watch.
Yeah, my friends have sent me previews. That's how I figured out about it. So.
Okay.
I did have it on my list, but I hadn't checked out my list yet.
So, at some point throughout the next few episodes of the podcast, the talk show, whatever we're going to call it, you'll probably watch some of this and report back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, from the trailer, you can guess exactly how it's going to go, but it'll be nice to watch a cute little heartwarming thing after watching the Neverland one, because that one was so dark.
And before all the previews make it look heartwarming, and then all of a sudden the cat's like Pickles from Adult Swim that just kills everybody.
Wrong.
It's actually a homicidal cat.
Well, let's hope not, because he looks cute.
Well, so does Pickles. Have you seen Pickles?
Sure have not.
Mr. Pickles.
Nope.
Listen, this is my anime, boys.
Okay. So I am looking forward to a couple things that I have watched the first season of. So they have coming out B Project Season 2. B Project is an idol anime.
B Project?
B Project Season 2. The official name for Season 2, let me look at it here, is B Project Zeko Emotion.
Wahuda?
Zeko Emotion. It's an idol anime. I love me some idol boys. I love me some singing boys. They're beautiful boys.
This one?
Yep. I love idol boys. I don't know. I can't really say much else besides that. The first season was fun, cute. Got some cute songs, some good songs from some cute boys. That's pretty much it.
I mean,
so B Project is a giant group of 3 different idols. Of course, they're gonna have new idols. They always do in like second seasons. I'm not gonna know any of them right now because I obviously haven't watched it yet.
Oh, is that Masto?
No, wrong. This is not Utapri.
Yeah, but
this is B Project.
He can go other places.
No, he cannot.
He can go other places.
No, he cannot.
Yes.
But yeah, it's season 2
of
it.
So it's just an idol.
Idol boys.
Is there like a running plot other than they're musicians?
Sure.
If that would be where you inject what that would be, if there is one.
There are actually 3 different groups that have formed one group, and so there's always like some giant thing that they have to do, so they're probably gonna enter a competition or something like that. I haven't watched it yet, but that's usually how it always goes with idol anime.
Well, you watched season 1?
Yeah.
And is that what they basically did in season 1?
Well, they were trying to get popular in season 1, so what they did TV shows, they did commercials, they did new songs, trying to get popular, stuff like that. So this one's probably going to be, they've debuted and they're trying to win some big fancy music competition. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
I can't say anything, but that's my guess. I'll figure it out when I watch it. I'll come back.
Report back.
Report back on that one. But I'm also looking forward to Fukigen na Mononoke. I just butchered that one. But
I'm not even going to try to type that.
Yep, that one is season 2 also.
Did you write that in Never mind. Just go ahead.
Okay, it's a season 2, so there's a Mononoke, and he is kind of like, he goes between the real world and the spirit world.
So he's like a ghost.
No.
Time traveler.
No.
Shadow
But
person?
essentially in the first season, the main character has a spirit latch onto him, and he was mean to it, but then he found out it was actually cute, and so now it's his buddy, and then he met the Mononoke, and I watched it a long time ago, fam. But I'm looking forward to the second season. It looks super cute.
And when's that? Is that out now?
I think it's starting, or the first episode has come out. I'm not sure.
I was about to reach for the keyboard and mouse, and then I remembered how you spelt that or said that, and went, no, I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, it's fine.
We might spend the rest of the show me trying to type out one word of that.
I got you, fam. You want me to spell it?
No.
Okay. There is one more that I am looking forward to. It's called Dororo. I don't know. I'm trying not to butcher these guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah. It's Dororo. It's actually a remake
of a doggy anime.
So the original one aired in 1969, and
Wow.
they had a live action in 2007. So it follows a Ronin called Hyakimaru, and a young orphan thief called Dororo. So the thing is, he has no limbs, he has no facial features, and he has no internal organs, and that's because his father formed a pact with 48 demons for great power, and so it kind of follows that storyline in which Hyakumaru is killing demons, and he finds out about Dororo and stuff like that.
So no limbs,
Mm-hmm.
no face.
Well, no facial features.
No face.
Uh-huh.
No organs.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just a lump of meat?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I want to watch that one. I haven't seen a trailer for it, but I did read the synopsis. It sounded pretty good.
Okay.
And obviously it's getting a remake, so it did pretty good in the original
Have
run.
you seen the originals?
No. I think the oldest anime that I have watched
is 1969 anime too old for you?
No, because I have watched two of the really old ones that I've watched is Cyborg 007. They've had a few remakes of that one in like newer seasons and stuff. They did a 3D season, which was weird, but I still liked it.
Wouldn't that be Cyborg 007?
No, it's 009.
009?
Mm-hmm. And
007.
that one debuted in the late 60s, I believe. I'm not quite sure if I remember. That one is the new one with the 3D. The old one looks like that. It's like the fifth one down. So it's that really old anime style. Yeah. That's apparently the whole episode.
Well.
And then I also watched Android Kikaider. Those are old. I used to have dreams about that Pans when I was like a 5-year-old, so.
Oh, this is the old anime style where they like don't fully animate the thing. They just have the same frame sitting there for like 5 minutes. Yeah, Speed Racer.
But I love this. I have the DVDs at home. It's probably one of the ones that'll be in my like top 20. Very classic, very old. I like the main character a lot. Apparently so much that I had dreams about him when I was little. Yep. So I've always been.
Masato is jealous.
I've always had problems.
Masato is jealous.
Yep. No, baby, I would never betray you.
Fun. So that's your winter or your fall and winter lineup.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna watch some more during winter. I just haven't read up on a lot of them. I've written a list down, but I haven't watched the first episodes of them yet. So I usually wait. I usually do like the 3-episode rule. So if I don't like it within 3 episodes, I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't always follow that rule, and then I force myself to watch some crap that ends up sucking a lot.
I watched like 5-6 episodes of JoJo Series 4.
Listen. Don't let him talk bad about JoJo.
I mean, I could talk bad about whatever I want. Anything new with Uda Pri?
I ranked in the top 150 in my game.
I was kind of talking about the show.
Well, they have a movie coming out this year. I'm probably not going to see it till way later because I have to wait for it to come out on DVD.
Why not just go to Japan and see it?
I don't have any money for doing all that.
If you could, would you if you could
Sure,
just to see a movie?
100%. I love my husband. I did buy. They do have pre-orders for merchandise for the movie out, and I also have bought 2 of the movie CDs. They put the songs out already.
Okay, of course
So-
they did.
Yep, sure did. I bought them too, and I pre-ordered some of them.
How many times have you
Movie
listened? Oh, you haven't gotten them yet.
Oh yeah, I have
How many times have you listened
a
to
lot.
them? Is that,
I know the songs already, like 100%.
you know the words?
No,
Or you know the tones that they're
Yes.
making out of their
I know
vocal
their mouth
holes.
noises. I don't know what it says. I've looked
You
up the
have-
lyrics, but I don't really
No.
memorize them.
So you have an idea what the songs are about.
Yes.
Probably something about friendship and love.
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty much all of them.
That's what I'm saying.
The underlying theme of every anime is friendship. Conquers all. That's all you need. You
Except
don't
for
need nothing
JoJo.
else.
JoJo's
No.
not about friendship.
JoJo and Okuyasu were bros in part 4. I don't want to hear none of your words.
Okay, there is friendship in it, but the underlying theme of JoJo is, I was gonna say Hamon, but it's apparently stands.
In
and then
part 1 through
apparently-
3, Dio's a dick. That's the whole. That's it. Part 4, Kira's a dick.
But Dio is in 4 too, wasn't he? Wasn't there?
No.
Yeah, he was. There was like something with him being
Okuyasu's
involved
brother had
with
the
4.
arrow.
Huh?
Okuyasu's brother had the arrow that gives people stands.
Well,
That Dio had in part 3.
yeah, okay. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'm right. Thank you.
Listen,
Part 5, you get Dio's kiddo.
and horrible art.
No, it is not horrible. Giorno is
Is
a
it better
beautiful
than the 4?
boy. He
Is
has
it-
donut hair.
Donut hair?
Yeah, have you seen him?
No.
Look up the trailer for part 5.
How do I spell trash?
I'm going home.
JoJo's Bizarre
You can just literally type JoJo part 5.
Part 17
No.
trailer. Reaction. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind Anime. First teaser trailer.
Vento Ario.
You want the second one or the first one?
Well, the second one is the character previews. The first one's only a minute long. Which one do you want to go with?
Well, okay.
This is best anime of the year right now. We're calling it
To you.
right now. Thank you.
What the hell is with his hair?
He's beautiful.
He's got like intakes.
It's fine. Giorno is a good boy.
What's that say?
That's just the airing times. I can't
Oh.
read it.
Why not? No face.
Also, the dance scene was like my favorite thing that's happened in anime in the past 20 years.
Wait,
I'm just kidding. But
I was gonna say.
20 years ago, I was 5.
Well, I mean, there's that. Wait, they have guns?
He has gun.
Why? Is
Yeah.
that his stand?
Yes.
Oh, his stand or his bullets?
Mhm.
That's. Do they come back to him?
Yes.
Right. This looks nothing like my JoJo.
It's all the same.
No, it's not. There's no Joseph in here.
He old.
Yeah, and it's a cartoon. He's allowed to be old. So, maybe I'll watch one episode of it,
Oh my gosh.
and then I'll go.
Hey, the first episode was good though.
Well, I have to get my subscription to Crunchyroll back again, since I canceled that because it was so trash. And listen, well, I could technically set up a Plex server on my NAS and put a bunch of anime on there.
Yeah,
And I
whatever that means.
Okay, a Plex server is basically a media server where you could put movies and videos
There
and
you
stuff
go.
on there, and it's just like your own personal Netflix.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Also, I know somebody that has a very large one with several tens, if not hundreds of thousands of titles on it.
Titles.
Titles. There's all genres. Yeah.
Questionable.
There's all genres, so I don't know.
It's for porn.
Well, I think there's some porn on there too.
Bad.
But
Bad.
who knows? Okay, so that's kind of the end of the plan. This is the point where we actually will talk to Twitch chat. So we record this live on Twitch on Friday nights, except for next Friday because Shotokan thinks she should go do things for her birthday, even though it's not her birthday next Friday.
Close enough.
It's close enough. And then we'll put it on YouTube after that. Probably this will probably go up on YouTube on Sundays, possibly, depending on how much time I have to edit it and whatnot, and what art we get done by people that do art in this room.
You have to cut out every time I say or like.
No.
Yes.
We probably won't be editing the content between
Darn
start and end. We'll be putting like titles and that kind of things on it, but
my brain don't work good.
well, and we've got to do some other stuff for the show as well. I want something better for the background and have some more scenes other than this boring scene stuff. So
some cute anime boys.
If you have, and now is the time, since we're live on Twitch, if there's any audience discussion, things you want to talk about, you're more than welcome to bring it up now. Just do at Geezer HD in chat with your question or whatever you want to say, and we'll read it and respond to it. So remember, if you read something in chat, because chat isn't seeing
me half read out loud.
Yeah, you have to read it out loud. So there you go. And I got a cough. Hold on.
Chris.
I muted your mic too.
Oh.
Because if I didn't, you'd be able to hear it both. So, and I think we got to figure out a better like arrangement for us to sit, because like half the time I'm over here off screen left. See, I'm not on the camera.
Bye. Bye-bye. Welcome back.
So, you're planning a trip to Japan? GG.
I'm coming. Thank you.
That's what she said.
Oh yeah, we going.
When are you going?
I don't know. When are we going?
Have you been planning this since you were 6?
Well, I was supposed to go in college for a 2-week kind of like study for one of my culture classes, but we never went because we couldn't get enough people to sign up.
Yeah. Did you ever look into, when you were in college, like doing an exchange student thing?
I'm poor.
Yeah. There's like sponsored exchange student things. Don't give me that look.
Well, that's what I wanted to do in the culture class, but because the college I went to, they'll go to like Ireland, they'll go to the UK, they went to Cambodia one year.
I was about to say all places that speak English, and then you said Cambodia, and that is not English speaking. Yeah,
but the Japan trip fell through because we couldn't get enough people to sign up, which sucked because I had saved up like $3,000 for that, and then
so for one night in a hotel.
Yeah, no, because the more people you have, the cheaper it is, which is why they were trying to get at least like 5 or 6 people, but we couldn't get that much. You
can get one of those like single bed. Have you seen those single bed hotels?
Mm-hmm.
Hotel rooms where you just have all you have is a bed and maybe a little tiny TV, and you just slide in and pull a shade.
Yep.
Yeah, you could probably get one of those.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
What is it? A pod hotel or something like that?
I think so. They have a lot of cool themed hotels, but I bet they're very expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I want to go see the big Gundam.
I want to say that I saw something on YouTube of a hotel in Japan that was the like gaming based. So like they had like all the rooms had like gaming computers in it, and then you had like a gaming lounge downstairs. I don't remember if that was in Japan or if that was somewhere else. I don't remember.
I don't know. Is that your dream hotel?
No, because they told the specs of the PCs, and I was like, I got a better PC at home, bro. I'll just. How about I don't leave the house? And also, by the way, gamers don't leave the house. We don't like people.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Jolter doesn't want to go outside either.
Yeah, well, there's that. Yeah, well, I mean, it's also cold.
Yeah, it's cold right now.
Yeah, so
For once.
Yeah, for once, it's been cold like for a couple of months now.
December was pretty warm.
There were a few days.
November was almost hot.
Yeah, facts. Gamers don't like people. Correct.
I'm not a real
Insides.
gamer. I just play mobile games.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's still games. Manami says it depends on where you stay. Grandmother lives in Word
Kanagawa.
Thing near Thing River. The train ride away from Tokyo is still far enough away that it couldn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. So you can stay with Manami's grandma.
Let's go. I bet the plane ticket's like $1 million.
$1 million hairs. Probably not that much.
1 million pesos.
Maybe like 500,000.
Oh god.
Actually, I'm betting a plane ticket be. I'm gonna say $1,500.
If you leave from like what, Charlotte or like Atlanta?
From Atlanta. Well, I don't know if you'd be able to get there from Atlanta.
Well, you have to start somewhere.
Well, yeah, but you could start in Colombia for crying out loud.
That's expensive.
Flights to Well, if
you fly straight to Tokyo, that's going to be expensive.
Japan. Flights from Colombia. You could leave on Monday, January 28th, and return on February 11th. Yeah, look. About $1,400, $1,500.
I'm gonna have to start eating dirt.
Eat dirt. But if you moved me, it would be from Tampa.
True.
So, there you go. Anyway.
Tampa.
You get in a hotel.
Oh my god. Hit me on the floor. He would just be on the floor.
6 foot tall. I'm 6'1". Yeah,
Big boys.
It happens. I mean, I'm fat also.
Also,
did you notice I had to put like my Under Armour sweatband on here to match?
You didn't have to.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I actually ordered a Punisher one today.
Of course you did. Because
Punisher. Also, that reminds me. Speaking of anime, Punisher season 2 is on Netflix. So rip my weekend.
Oh, he doesn't want to sleep in a futon with your grandma?
Come on.
That'd be so cute.
Is what it is. All right, guys. I think that's gonna wrap it up for our whatever the heck we're calling it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's Shota's job tonight. Shota and Nami can figure out.
Yeah, you want to come up with gross names.
I still like Otaku Taku.
No, bad.
I mean, it kind of sounds
that
like...
makes me hurt, like, physically.
It kind of sounds like Taco Taco.
Taco.
And we could just call it Taco.
Yeah, people would be so confused.
We could just call it Otako. Otako.
See, now you're
taco.
getting fucked up.
We can say Otako Taco. O-T-A-C-O.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Thank you.
Otako Taco.
Manami, please help me.
Come on.
No. Wrong.
Also, listen. I'm actually wearing my one of two
he wore an anime
shirt
today. And I didn't. I wore a normal shirt today.
I thought that was an anime shirt.
No, it's not. It's just some stars.
Isn't that anime?
No.
All right, chat, that's it.
Otaku Tuesdays.
Otaku Tuesdays. I mean, we could technically do the show Tuesday nights and have Otaku Tuesdays. Or Otaku Tuesdays.
Oh, bad. Oh, bad.
Also,
help me!
Friday is technically, is it Pizza Friday? It's Taco Tuesday, Pizza Friday.
Why is it Pizza Friday?
I have no fucking idea, but you have to have pineapple on it.
She says fried rice Friday.
Fried rice Fridays. I mean, I still like OG's idea of calling it the Weekly Weeb.
That's fine.
You told me it wasn't before.
Yeah, whatever. It's better than what you came up with.
Taco. All right, guys. You have a great week, and we will see you next Friday. No, we won't. We'll see you on Friday, February 1st. Next Friday on Twitch. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll just sit here and stare at the camera for an hour. I don't know.
Come with me to my birthday.
Or depending on, well, I got to do a show on Friday. Something. So
You don't have to.
I do. Listen.
We can stream
Here's
my
what it is.
birthday.
Somebody, oh, I know exactly who's calling. So, you guys have a great week. We will see you next week. Love your faces. Bye.
Bye.